said Tracy McGrady's greater than James Harden. Are you serious? I don't get fans these days. But we'll do YouTube with your boy Lil Trady back with another video. And today I'm finna be doing a live stream. As y'all can see from the title, we're finna be talking about today's playoff games as the 76ers swept the Brooklyn Nets and they're on their way to the second round to await the winner between the Atlanta Hawks and the Boston Celtics. And I obviously got the Celtics winning at 5, but I won't be surprised if the Hawks get tied up the series. But let's go through the games right fast. I'm going to start off with the Brooklyn Nets and the Philadelphia 76ers. As the Sixers won 96-88. Wait, hold up right fast. Camera's tripping. Alright, YouTube. Now, yep, the Brooklyn Nets are officially out of the playoffs, and the Sixers are moving on. Not gonna lie, I kind of thought the Sixers were almost gonna blow this series. I ain't gonna lie, because after what happened last year, where they almost blew a 3-0 lead to the Toronto Raptors, I already thought they were gonna do the same shit from last year. Not gonna lie. But the Sixers, they showed up and they showed out without their best player, their MVP, Joel Embiid. As, yes, Embiid's their best player, but they got some weapons on that team. As Tobias Harris, shots Tobias Harris, he dropped 25 points, 12 rebounds on 58% shooting from the field, 50% from 3. And you also have shouts Paul Reed as well, 15 huge rebounds. Yeah, so shout out to Paul Reed for that. And Tyrese Maxey, 16 points. Sure, he didn't shoot efficiently though, but when his team needed him to step up and hit some big shots, he was there. And same with James Harden. And look, James Harden, man, you are so fucking lucky you went up against the Brooklyn Nets, bro. Because if you would have went up against any other team outside of the Nets, you can't afford this shit. You can't afford this shit against the Celtics. Especially against the Celtics, because the Celtics are a way better defense than the Brooklyn Nets, and the Celtics are a better team in general. So James Harden need to get his shit together, because this 4 of 18 shooting shit is not gonna cut it. But hey, James Harden though, he was facilitating as well, so I gotta give him credit for that. 11 assists, but that won't mean shit if you go up against the Celtics or the Bucks fully healthy. It won't mean shit. And James Harden reminded y'all niggas who the fuck he is. But the Sixers got the job done. Also, D'Anthony Melton added on 15 points. And the Brooklyn Nets, look, I'm not going to say much about the Brooklyn Nets because I didn't expect them to win the series. Obviously, almost everybody didn't expect them to win the series. Shit. And, alright, Mikal Bridges, yeah, a sloppy game. 17 points on 6 of 18 shooting, 33% from the field, 33% from 3, and shot 50% at the free throw line. And he's like a 90% free throw shooter, and he shot 50% at the free throw line. Yeah. And Cam Johnson also struggled. Spencer Dinwiddie, he gave him a solid 20 points. And also Nick Claxton gave him 19 and 12. So, yeah. The Sixers, they tried, but And the Sixers, they were up digits in back-to-back games, but they couldn't get the job done. But I'm not gonna say much about the Nets. Who cares about the Nets? They're a disgraceful franchise. But the Sixers are moving on. And moving on to the next game, we got the Phoenix Suns and the Los Angeles Clippers. Alright, look. My faith in the Suns, yes, the Suns are up 3-1. But my faith to the Phoenix Suns are not that deep. Like, they're not that deep. I think the Suns' offense is kind of overrated. I ain't gonna lie. Because people think that the Suns are this, like, top-notch offense. Granted, they're a good offense. But they're not the Warriors with KD. The hell, they're not even with the Nets with KD, Kyrie, or Harden. They are not that good. They are not that good. They lack rim pressure because that's their biggest weakness, rim pressure, because none of their stars even get to the rim like that. We all know KD, ever since that Achilles injury, his rim pressure has been kind of going down. He hasn't been getting to the rim like that. And we all know how Devin Booker is. Every single time that man like is close to getting to the rim, he doesn't know what the fuck to do. He just like gets double teamed and just turn that shit over. Same with Chris Paul too. Because Chris Paul, I think his rim pressure's really regressed. But hey, shout out to the Suns though. They balled out. And shout out to KD, 31 points, 11 rebounds. And D-Book, he's been going off in this series. Like legit, shout out to D-Book, man. And this is no hate. Like on some real shit. Shout out to D-Book. Because he's been going off in this series. He dropped 45 points the last game. And now he dropped 30 points this game. And also shout out to Chris Paul. He was looking like the old Chris Paul out there. Hitting some big ass shots. Pause. But he was hitting some huge momentum swinging ass shots. Man was coming up clutch at the end. I remember he hit that one fadeaway 3 from the corner at the buzzer. So yeah, shout out to Chris Paul for that. And also DeAndre Ayton had a solid game. So yeah. And their bench obviously didn't do shit, obviously. Because their bench is hot ass. And that's my problem with the Phoenix Suns. Not just their lack of rim pressure, but their bench depth is not that good. It's not that they gave 24 minutes to Okogie. And they're obviously not playing Landry Shamet out there. They only gave him 4 minutes because he can't defend shit. And he's really just a one-way player. Biyombo, I don't expect much from him. Damian and Terrence Ross got no PT because he's just like Landry Shamet. He's a one-way player. He can't guard shit. So yeah, that's my problem with the Phoenix Suns. They don't got that much of a bench depth, like how they had last year and when the year they made the finals. Like their bench depth is not that good. So yeah, the Suns, they're not moving me. But hey, they're one away from moving on to the second round to meet potentially the Denver Nuggets and the Clippers. Let me say this about the Clippers. Clippers. And I'm so dead ass when I say this. Wait, hold on. Let me clear my camera. Now look, I'm so dead ass when I say this about the Clippers. Everybody shits on the Los Angeles Lakers about their health. But why are we not talking about the Los Angeles Clippers' health? Kawhi Leonard, injury prone. Paul George, injury prone. They're both out. They were both out for game 3. And we all know Paul George got hurt in the middle of the regular season or towards the regular season. And now Kawhi Leonard's dealing with a knee injury as well. And it's the same knee injury that he tore his ACL a couple of years ago in the playoffs against the Utah Jazz. But they didn't say nothing about a torn ACL or nothing. They just said a knee sprain. But I'm kind of worried about the Clippers. Because not only that, obviously blowing the 3-1 lead a couple years ago in the bubble has been an issue, but health has been an issue as well. Like, this team can't stay healthy for shit. For shit. Like, you got two unavailable stars in Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. Two guys that we can really not trust on their health. Kawhi, ever since he suffered that ankle injury on the Spurs against the Warriors, where Zaza landed on this shit, Kawhi's been fairly injury prone. Same will go with Paul George. He's been injury prone. And like they said, the best ability is availability. And neither of them haven't been available. So yeah, I'm kind of worried with the Clippers right now. Because the Clippers, they can't catch a damn break with these injuries. So yeah, are the Los Angeles Clippers, is the Kawhi Leonard and Paul George Clipper era a disappointment? Let me know in the comment section down below or the chat box. Because the Clippers, man, it's time to give up on them. Because every single time we expect this team to do something, there's always some shit going on. Always some shit going on. Either it's them choking or them getting injured. Either one. But yeah, hey, shout out to Russell Westbrook though. Looking like OKC Russell Westbrook out there. 37 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists on a surprising 59% shooting from the field and 50% from 3. So yeah, shout out to the Brody, bro, for real. Russell Westbrook did his fucking thing. Looking like prime, going back and forth with his old teammate Kevin Durant. So yeah, shout out to Russ, man. And Russ, he's been having a good series, I ain't gonna lie. He's been balling out in this series. Because sure, game 1, he didn't shoot his best, but he was playing great defense. Especially one of those weak side help defenses. Getting a couple blocks on KD. And also had that key stop on D-Book. And bounced the ball right back at him. Out of bounds. So yeah, shout out to Westbrook for that. And Westbrook had back-to-back 30-point games. The first time he ever done it in the playoffs since 2018. So yeah, Westbrook, he's been balling. And if the Clippers lose this series, we can't blame Russ this time. Because Russ balled out. Well, even if Russ doesn't show up in Game 5, which I expect he doesn't show up in Game 5. But if Russ do show up in Game 5, I'm going to give him his flowers, to be honest. Because Russ, he's been a key piece to this Clippers team. Because he's looking like the Russell Westbrook of old. But the team just can't stay healthy. Sorry. So yeah, Suns in 5, and they'll be facing the Denver Nuggets in the second round. That's all I gotta say. And now the third game. And I'm gonna be going off on this game. Like, on a rant. Like a legit fucking rant. The Miami Heat and the Milwaukee Bucks. Look, I'm not a Bucks fan or nothing. But the Bucks, man, they be pissing me off at times. They be pissing me the fuck off. And I'm going to tell you why they be pissing me the fuck off. Such fake ass shooting on this team. Hold up, let me look up these numbers. Fake ass shooting. Joe Ingles, 5 points. On 2 of 7 shooting from the field. 1 of 6 from 3. Fake ass 3-point shooters. Jay Crowder, 5 points. Didn't even attempt the 3. Alright, Grayson Allen, he shot well. Bobby Portis, 1 of 4 from 3. Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday actually started off good, but after that, he went ice cold. Like Brook Lopez, 3 of 9 shooting from the field, 33%, only 1 attempted 3. Like the Bucks, man, they be pissing me off, bro. And you know what really pissed me off, bro, about this team? They let Duncan Robinson score 20 points. Duncan Robinson. The nigga that barely got PT last year. Because this nigga can't defend a fucking fly. Can't defend shit. That's who dropped 20 points on him. Duncan. And I remember this. Ooh, Drew. I was almost about to flame your ass on Twitter, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You let Duncan Robinson cross you up and go to the basket. That nigga was looking like Kyrie Irving out there. The way he crossed you up. That was disgraceful. Disgraceful. How the fuck you let a one-way nigga just do that shit to you? How? Explain that. How, Drew? How? You're supposed to be arguably the best two-way guard in this league. And you let Duncan Robinson cross you up like that? That's unacceptable. Unacceptable. So Drew better get his shit together, bro. Because Drew Holiday, bro, I'm telling you, bro, this nigga gets on my fucking nerves. I'm telling you, I'm not a Bucks fan or nothing, but Drew gets on my nerves at times. Game 1, he put up a stinker. Game 2, okay, he played well. Game 3, he started off good, but after that, he went absolute shit. Like, bad shit. Like, Drew just have these games where he be looking like himself, and then the next game, he looks like a 2.0 version of Eric Bledsoe. Eric Bledsoe. That's who he be looking like in some of these games. Eric Bledsoe. The Bucks brung you in to replace that trash. That bum ass nigga. Eric Bledsoe, that's the reason why his bum ass is in China right now. He sucks. And right now, Drew, you're playing just like him. Drew, you should be better than this, bro. For real. You should be better than this. And I knew this shit was gonna happen. Everybody was gassing this nigga up. Talk about, oh yeah, watch out for Drew. Watch out for Drew. All that other yada yada shit. Yeah, I'm looking out for Drew. To shit the bed again. So I'm tired of this nigga, bro. For real. I'm tired of him. He's not a true number 2 option. Like, seriously. And Chris Middleton. Okay. Chris Middleton had a solid 23 points. 57% shooting from the field. 60% from 3. So I'll give Chris Middleton credit for that. Even though he did have 5 turnovers. But Drew had sorry ass had 5 turnovers too. So I'm not going to bash Middleton for that. And Drew shot 1 of 3 at the free throw line. 33%. That shit is disgusting. Gross. So Drew better get his shit together, bro. Getting cooked by Duncan Robinson and shit. Fuck out of here. That unacceptable ass shit. But hey though, shout out to the Miami Heat though. My boy Jimmy Butler. And he did go out with an injury. They said, well, I didn't see the injury because I went on a break right fast. But they said he was limping to the locker room. But hey, Jimmy Butler did finish the game off with 30 points on 63% shooting from the field. And made all of his threes, by the way. 4 for 4. Like the Bucks. That's the other thing. Another thing with the Bucks. You know what really pisses me off about the Bucks? They just leaving any motherfucker open. Any motherfucker open. And that's what's my issue with the Bucks, bro. Because no wonder why they let Duncan Robinson have 20 points on like, how many threes this nigga shot? 5 of 6 from 3. The Bucks just leave anybody open. Every time when you go up against the Milwaukee Bucks, you look like one of the best shooters in the world. Because they just leave you open. They leave any motherfucker open. And it's so fucking annoying. For real, it's so annoying. I remember the series against the Miami Heat in the bubble. They just left Jay Crowder open, and Jay Crowder was killing them. And I believe he shot over 40% from 3. Remember that shit? Hell, they didn't even let Trae Young go off on him when Trae dropped nearly 50 points, and they just let him shoot. They even did a whole shimmy on them, and they didn't even try to contest it. Like, that's my issue with the Bucks, bro. They're too lazy. They're too fucking lazy. And it be pissing me off. Like, for real. It be pissing me off. Don't contest threes when they want to. They just let the motherfucker shoot. Like, they don't just do nothing. And it's so annoying. So the Bucks need to work on that shit, bro. Like, for real. Their defense, now everybody was gassing their defense up like it was good because they had a number one defense rank earlier on to the season. But watch how they go back to their mid-ass ways on defense. Their mid-ass ways on defense. So yeah, the Bucks, they better get this shit right. I don't give a fuck if y'all don't got Giannis. And yes, Giannis is y'all best player. And I want Giannis to be healthy. But can y'all at least pick up the slack? At least. Y'all can't even do that. Y'all got these role players just having these fake ass games. Like Kyle Lowry, Duncan Robinson. Are you y'all even let Kevin Love have a good game? That's disgraceful, man. Disgraceful. Yeah, the Bucks, bro, they just so confusing, bro. If they lose this series, bro, okay, I'll give you an excuse. Giannis is injured. But at least put up a fight. Put up a fucking fight. Play well. That doesn't give y'all an excuse to not play well. Play the fuck well. I don't care if y'all got I don't care if y'all don't got Giannis. Play well. Step up. Drew. That goes for the rest of y'all too. Shit, man. Hey, shout out to the Miami Heat though. And also praise up to Vic Oladipo. He did go on with a knee injury. And it kind of looked like the same injury that he had back in Indiana. Where he had that, I think it was a torn quad or something. So I hope it better not be that injury again. And he had two of those actually. So yeah, my prayers go out to Vic. I hope he get better soon. But yeah. I think the Miami Heat could win this series. I don't know when Giannis is going to come back. But I hope he can come back. Because the Bucks definitely need his ass. Because I don't think they could win this series without him. Well, they could. But the way they're looking right now, bro, I don't know. This is kind of a toss-up, to be honest. This is kind of a fucking toss-up. Because the Bucks are just so confusing. So fucking confusing. But yeah. Now the last game. The Los Angeles Lakers and the Memphis Grizzlies. The Lakers went 111-101. Ja Morant did his best to get the Grizzlies back in the game. He had 45 points, 9 rebounds, 13 assists, close to a triple-double. 50% shooting from the field. And a surprising 6 of 10 from 3, shooting 60%. And not gonna lie, Ja was hitting a lot of crazy ass threes, bro. The Lakers was just leaving them open because we all know Ja's not that great of a shooter, but he was killing them. Ja told him, y'all gonna respect my jump shot. And Ja, even though those were actually kind of garbage points, if we're being real, they were already getting their ass beat. But hey, Ja, he was bringing his team. He was trying. He was bringing his team back, but it wasn't enough. And he did suffer like a calf injury or something after he dunked that ball. And I hope he'll be alright with that. Because calf injuries are serious. But outside of Ja, everybody else, well, Desmond Bane, he had 18 points. And on 50% shooting from the field, 43% from 3. And Jaren Jackson Jr., not the best of games. On 4-12 shooting from the field, 13 points with 6 turnovers. Really, bro? 6 turnovers? Come on, bruh. And Dylan Brooks, sorry ass. And not gonna lie, that was a dirty ass motherfucking move by Dylan Brooks when he low blow LeBron. That was dirty as shit. I ain't gonna lie. Glad that nigga got ejected. Sorry ass dropped 7 points anyways on 3 of 13 shooting from the field and 1 of 5 from 3. And missed the free throw. So I'm glad he got ejected for that shit, not gonna lie. So that's why a sorry ass shot like shit. Bum. Yeah, LeBron showed you what old man can do. And Tyus Jones, disgusting 0-7 from 3, no points. Ill. And not gonna lie, the Grizzlies, their problem is, let me see their rebounding numbers. 50 rebounds to the Lakers. It's for alright. They have more rebounds than the Lakers by 2. But they are still missing that like center position of Steven Adams and Brandon Clark, because those two were two key pieces to the Memphis Grizzlies' success, especially Brandon Clark from last year, because he was a huge piece, especially in that Timberwolves series, where I believe he had like 20 rebounds in the game. And also Steven Adams as well, and Brandon Clark's also a good rim protector. So yeah, those are big pieces. And for the Lakers, Anthony Davis had a good game, 31 points, 17 rebounds on 46% shooting from the field. So yeah, shout out to AD for that. LeBron, 25 points on 50% shooting from the field. And D'Lo, he hit some good shot. But D'Lo, he was almost trying to sell that game. I ain't gonna lie. D'Lo's defense is just so bad, bro. Ja was just cooking their ass. And Vanderbilt, well, I don't expect much from him like that anyways. Austin Reeves getting with 13. Rui, shout out to Rui, man. 16 points. And made all of his threes, 6-10 shooting from the field. But D'Lo, my problem with D'Lo, bro, like he is just not a winning player like that. Like D'Lo, he struggles to get to him. Sure, he was like drawing like good fouls. He even hit a 4-point play. But D'Lo, bro, he's not that much of an impactful player. To be honest, he's not that much of a winning player. Because if he's either like the second or third option, like he is in the playoffs, he is really not that good. Especially last year when he was with the Timberwolves, he was trash last year in the playoffs. Trash. He was hitting stupid shots. His defense was smelly. And he doesn't get to the line enough. He's not that aggressive. He sells for too many mid-range shots and threes instead of being aggressive at the rim. So yeah, D'Lo, he can be so predictable at times. And that's why I really don't trust the Lakers winning like that. Because D'Lo, Q really trust him to be that number 3 guy behind LeBron and Anthony Davis. Like, let's be real. If he had games like this. So yeah, D'Lo, he gotta play better. But hey, all around great performance by the Los Angeles Lakers. And they go up 2-1, potentially go up 3-1 if they win in Game 4. But yeah, that concludes this live stream. What y'all think? Hit that comment section down below. This your boy Lil Trey signing out. I'm out. Peace. Step the fuck up. For step up. Chris, all y'all niggas. Especially you, Drew. Don't be looking like Eric Bledsoe out there again. Show up. But I'm out, bro. We out. Oh, yeah. Shout out to the Lakers, too. Y'all can see my LeBron jersey. I'm not a Lakers fan or nothing, but LeBron's one of my favorite players. But we out.